Hi everybody, welcome back to Shell Star Stitches. I hope you are all okay and have had a good week. This video is slightly different today. I have been out today to the Carry On Crafting event. So it was held at Ardingly, which is in Sussex. It's something that Justine, who does Little Box of Crochet, is in charge of and runs and organises. So I had won some free tickets via Beth, who I did my wheel pottery with. So I went up there today. It was a bit grey. I've come back home and it's now like blue sky down here and really hot. But it was a bit grey when we were up there, but it was okay because it was cooler to walk around. But I thought I would do a haul video because I obviously purchased a lot of things and I still have the Sunday Day wristband on. Which I tried to stick to myself. So yeah, still got that on. I'll take that off in a minute. Yes, so I'm going to run through with you what I purchased today. It was a mixture of crafts, so they had all sorts there. So yeah, we'll try and remember who everything's from, but we might need to try and work some of it out at the end as well. So let me start. So I've got my bag of goodies here. So I took my Burrow ethical bag with me to fill, so that's, you know, I went with the intention of shopping. So let me pull this one out because this was very gently pushed into my bag because I didn't want to break it. So this was, you get the, oh, it's got a hangy sticky hook. This was from Carole's or Carole's, depending on how you say it, Carole's Glass. So she's Horsham, so she does stained glass. So if you follow me, yes, you know I've just done a 10-week stained glass course, but it's nice to see somebody else's. She had 20 years experience, obviously, on me, so it's nice to see what she made and what's possible. Obviously, I kind of know this with crochet. With regular practice, you get better at things, but yeah, it's always nice to support somebody else, even though you know how to do the craft yourself. So I have, you'll see here, she's very kindly bubble wrapped. This was a tulip flower stake. So there we go. So there is the tulip with its little wire attached to the back. Yeah, so it's just this really nice, simple, straightforward pattern that she has made, and she's put it onto like a garden stake. So if I pull that away, I can stake it into one of my plants out in the garden. I might actually just stake it on an indoor one. Because I've got so many indoor plants and I worry. It's absolutely fine to go outside, but I just think I want to be able to look at it every day. So I might put it in the one in my craft room because I work in there pretty much every day. So that was the first purchase. What I'll try and do is I'll sit and tag if they've got like Instagrams or websites, etc. as I go through, so you can go and check them out as well, because a lot of them do online businesses. So. And I'm going to try and pile this up without breaking anything, so I think I might move that one over there. I don't want to break that one. So that was a purchase that I made. We tried to do a walk round and then come back and buy, but yeah. I'm a bit gutted because she had some red tulips and I didn't buy them up front, and then she only had the white left and one very pale pink. But that's fine, the white one's just as nice. I did purchase myself a Carry On Crafting Festival cup, plastic cup. It was only £2. I'm debating using it whether as for a drinking receptacle or a hold tools receptacle. Not sure yet. But yes, I think I've got a free bug in there. Yeah, I've bought back a free spider. There we go. So yeah, just one of those for £2. It's quite thick actually. It's not like a cheap plastic one. Then we have, search through the bag. Try and pull things out carefully, but I don't think that's going to happen. I've had to push some things into the bag. Right, let me see if I can get these out, because these are all from the same person. That one, that, and that, and that. I'm just trying to do it so I can show you who's from the same people. Right, so I saw, and it's somebody I've purchased from before, Laurette Crafts. So I've actually never met them in person. This was the first time I've purchased off Laurette's off Etsy. If you've ever seen on my Instagram pictures, I have a little round disc with my Shell Star Stitches logo. That's who I got it from, Laurette Crafts. So because I made a purchase, I did receive a little, so it's a Carry On Crafting 2024. I was like, oh, 24, that's my birthday. But I realised it's for 2024. Carry On Crafting stitch marker. And I've got a raffle number on the back for they're doing a raffle prize. I also purchased a yarn ball pin badge, which has got a little purple heart. You can't really see the colour very well in the light, but it's a purple heart on that badge. I then also purchased a little bag of 10 Made with Love buttons. So if you want to sew them onto something. So I'll take one out of the bag so you can see. So we go, Made with Love. It's reversed for me. I'm hopeful it's not reversed for you when you watch this. So yeah, you got 10 of those for £4.50 in there. That's handy, making like things like blankets, etc. for people. I purchased myself a sock ruler. I'm not actually sure how I'm supposed to use this. I think, am I supposed to push it into the heel or into the foot? Not really sure. But we'll Google it. But yeah, it's got inches and centimetres. So yeah, sock ruler. I can't remember how much that was. It wasn't a lot. I don't remember. I think I paid like £28 for the whole lot. No, 32. I didn't get receipts for anything. It's all just I can see on my card because they're all electronic receipts and my email address is too long. So actually, I could probably get my banking app up in tandem and tell you how much. I forgot to tell you the stained glass was £6.95 for that. Oh, Face ID. Face ID wants to see me. Oh, it's very warm in here now. Right, let me have a look. Oh dear, I can see all my purchases. Yes, £28 for Laurette's Craft. For all of those, because I haven't finished, I've got this as well. So it came with a little stitch marker, which is a little yarny ball with a heart on. And this is, if I can hold it up without everything falling out, and I do have acrylic ones of these from Chiffons, but this is a wooden spinning yarn holder. So it's for you to put your ball of yarn on and you can put it on your wrist because it comes with a little wristlet. And you can walk around with it or just it just makes life easier. And this one has got purple hearts in, so I purchased that to go with my pin badge. And this was the last purple one. He said purple had been popular. So I think this piece is the top and this piece is the bottom. Because obviously that's the more weighted piece, but I'd really like to have that on the top because it's really pretty. And it's just a case of you go, so this one is a double, so you could just use it like that and put your yarn on the top, but this one actually has a piece so you can put that on the top of your cake and then you put your hook through the top like so, and then it stops it all coming apart, but obviously that would sit on your cake and it wouldn't just slide up and down. So yeah, that's how you put it together. So yeah, I really like that. And it's all wood, all natural. Better for the environment. Right, sorry, disorganised. I'm very, very hot. Made myself a cup of tea as well. You have to excuse the big witchy poo spot on my chin, as I like to call it. I turned 40 and I feel like I've got more hormones than a teenage girl, I tell you. Right. That was that from Laurette's Crafts. I will tag. That was £28 altogether. Right, I'll go in here next because this is a flat one. So this one is from the Burrow and I just love their logo. Obvious reasons. If you know, you know. So this lovely lady I was chatting to, I've got, let's see if I can find a card for her. I was collecting cards on the way around for people. I'll leave that there actually. So I purchased two patterns. So they're both in the same vein. So they are both shell stitch patterns. So it's a corner to corner shell stitch. And I've not done corner to corner before, which is what C2C stands for, if you weren't sure. So yeah, there's that one, which is a shell pattern from her. And then I've also purchased this one, which is worked in the round, and it's a crochet mermaid pattern. So again, it's a shell pattern, but it's a pouch with, I mean, it doesn't come with a zip obviously, but shows you how to do it. So it's worked in the round. So yeah, I purchased both of those. So I missed out on, there was a little box of crochet box that had a mermaid pouch in it, which was like a round one with a drawstring in the top, which this lady, Alice Tarry, wrote for Little Box of Crochet. I did talk to her because I was like, have you got the pattern for that? And she's not allowed to sell it because it was done for the Little Box of Crochet. I don't know if there's a time limit, etc. on that. I said to her, maybe have a chat with them, or even if they want to do something collaboratively and half each in terms of profits, or however they want to do it, because everyone wants that pattern, but you could only get it for the whole box contents. And I've got loads of yarn, so I really would like to just use up the yarn that I've got. But I'm hopeful I might be able to do something similar if this has worked in the round. I'm hoping I can maybe adapt and do something similar. We will see. We'll give it a go. So those were £6 each, as you can see on the top, from the Burrow. The Burrow. I can't get it back in the bag. Don't leave me in charge of things when I'm hot. Right, next. There's a bag in here, so let's get this bag out. Can you remember what's in here? Oh no, I can. This one is the careful one to be careful with. So this is, you can see that. This is my Bisq Ceramics, Beth, my lovely Beth, who I went and did pottery with. So that is Beth's details. Again, I'll post them all below. She was there, very busy, running a hand building workshop. So I did say hello and had a quick chat, but she was busy. But she had some ready-made items. So even though I'm not allowed any more mugs, I purchased myself a mug. So it was £22.50. I'm going to try and unwrap it now. It's been very well bubble wrapped. And I like to try and reuse bubble wrap if I can. Oh, there's more bubble wrap. We get there. So it's a really lovely sort of coastally bluey glazed mug. So I already have a mug from Beth from years ago, and she was like, oh God, you have one of those. They're one of my first. And I'm, you know when you see your first item and you'll be like, oh God. But yeah, I have this lovely glazed mug from Beth at Bisq Ceramics. So it's just white inside. But I just feel like it looks a bit coastal and a bit, yeah, just love it. And Beth does have a little, I have to hold it up the right way, a little stamp on the bottom for a logo, which is really clever. So yeah, really pleased with that. £22.50. I'm going to fold the bubble wrap up now. Try not to bore you all. I do like a good bit of bubble wrap. Oh, it's stuck there. This one's like the really weird soft bubble wrap, if you know what I mean. It's like the one that you can stretch and break. It's different types of bubble wrap. I'm turning into a bubble wrap connoisseur. Right, anyway, stop waffling, Michelle, about bubble wrap. Right, so that was my mug from Beth. What have we got next? Okay, this one I purchased from, what was his name? Not that one. Oh, the Yarn Whisperer, and I'm pretty sure I've seen him at Unravel before. And I spotted he had a hide and hammer project bag while I was there. So yeah, I knew it was a crocheter. So ye old bag of witchy shit. This was the last one and I saw it there and I loved it. I don't know why, but I always was sort of in, you know, I liked that sort of thing, and I always wanted to dress as Morticia Adams for Halloween, but could never convince my mum to sew me the dress. So yeah, ye old bag of witchy shit, because we need another project bag. This was £8 for that. From the Yarn Whisperer. Right, then what have we got? Let's have a look. Oh, in here. This is something slightly different. And then I think all of those, no, I think those are from different people as well. Yeah, those, I'm just trying to organise my bag so I can show you what it is I have. And I've got some other cards in here. Oh dear, there's a lot in here. Right, anyway, so this bag, this was from a lady called Emma, I believe. Let me find her card. Yep, Kawaii by Emma. She's actually based on the south coast near me. So that is Kawaii by Emma. All hand cut and handmade items. Because she said to me, somebody commented recently, said, did you cut that out on a Cricut? And she's like, no, I cut it all out myself. So I bought 2 items and then two mystery items. So I purchased this like loopy tag thing. So it's like a wristlet. Because I thought for my phone, I can attach it to my phone. And it's just a nice black with multicoloured neon stars. And then I also purchased this little bag. So it's £6.50 this bag was. I think the wristlet was £3 or £3.50. So as you can tell, it has bunnies on it. And then it's like glitter material on the back. And then we pop them open. And it is a little like purse. So you could fit your cards in there. You could put money, you could put earrings or whatever. So yeah. It's just really pretty with the difference with the plasticky and the, I don't mean plasticky in a horrible way, that's the only way I can describe it, and the glitter material. So I really loved that. What did I spend all together with? I'm just trying to have a look for you to see what I spent. £15 altogether. So that was £6.50, £3.50, yeah. And then the 2, yeah, so that was £3.50. And then the 2 mystery bags were £5. So the first one I opened is this hair braid. So it's like a clip-in hair braid with a flamingo on the bottom. I might see, because obviously hair braids isn't really my thing, I might see if I can sort of do something and turn this into like some sort of wristlet as well, because it's really pretty. So yeah, I might try and turn that into some form of wristlet. It's just on a little like claw clip there, so turn that into some sort of, I don't think it's really, I think I'm probably a bit too old for hair clips like that, but we can repurpose, it's fine. So we can turn it into a foam wristlet. It's all good. All good. And they were mystery bags, so there may have been some kids there, lucky dip bags. But the other one, I got another little purse. So I was actually quite pleased with that. So this one is yellow glitter. And then it's got unicorns and clouds and rainbows and things. So yeah. So I, you know, the purse that I purchased was £6.50. So I've then got another one. And that's not the, this is more sort of a felty backed, almost like UPVC type vinyl. So yeah, I've got another little purse that I can use. And it's got a little bit in the back that you can, yeah, really pleased with that. For mystery bags. So yes, that was Kawaii by Emma. I'm trying to see what else we have here. Oh, here. So this one was from Baa Baa Witch. Now, but they also gave us a little gift bag or a goodie bag. So I purchased this. So this is like a hand embroidered, hand sewed little cover for notebooks. So it actually came with 2. It came with this lined notebook and this notebook inside, with an elasticated fixture. So yeah, this was only £7 for a, what is this, A6? A6, I would assume. So lined notebook that you can obviously replace. You just find the right size to put in there. I've got some that are from Primark, you know, the little like Harry Potter notebooks, and I'm pretty sure they are that size that would fit in there. And you obviously get another notebook as well. So that was only £7. You can put it over like that. I actually prefer what they did and put it over the inside, because you can still then see the Daydreams logo. So I just thought that'd be handy if I want to write any projecty stuff down. I think it was probably even purpose as a passport cover, you know, because it could probably fit your passport in. But I just really like that. So that was £7. And in the goodie bag, this is a pattern from somewhere else, so I need to take that out. I'll show you that in a minute. So what did we get in the goodie bag? I didn't actually get a chance to have a look. So I got, I'm trying to take things out that aren't part of the goodie bag. Let's have a look what we got. What did we get? Wait. Oh, there's a thread reel there and I just took the label off. Yeah, so hope to see you again. hope to see you again. Baa Baa Witch. And they have a QR code there if you need to scan. So and so haberdashery. That says there's a guy called James, so whether they're two different stalls I didn't realise, or they're just giving us some leaflets. Aztec Creative Studio. I think these are all next to each other, these stalls actually. So in our bag we have a thread, like a brownie sort of coloured thread. We have 2 skeins of like embroidery thread, nondescript brand, but we have a green and a yellow. We've also got some hard beading needles and a threader or 2 threaders. But you know, these sorts of things always come in handy. And then we've got a Baa Baa Witch, like, it's not really a patch type thing sewn on, but it's an embroidered Baa Baa Witch thing there. And then we've got 20% off all fabrics in June and July, so that's obviously the people. And 10% discount on all goods from Aztec Threads and Baa Baa Witch. And you just mentioned the voucher. Yeah, so little couple of items in a little gift bag there. Never going to knock anything. I mean, thread always comes in handy as well, like to colour match things. So yeah, that was £7. I'll do this one next if I can find all of the stuff. Let's find the labels. Right, so I purchased that, these and this from this person. Hiding them down here so you can't quite see them yet. Let's find the cards. That is from somebody else. Sorry, I'm doing a bit of organising down here, people. Just trying to organise myself. Oh no, the fan's come on now. I've got cards, all sorts. Right, hang on. I've got to turn the fan off. Sorry, it's got to 4 o'clock, so the fan's come on in the lounge. There we go. Making noise, quiet you. I just sort of popped all my cards in one of here as well. Yeah. Yeah. Cards and leaflets. I think that's everything. Oh, and that. Okay, right, I think I'm organised, she says. Right, sorry. Okay, my next lot of items, I've got some of it down on the floor down here, came from the Pigeon's Nest. So I'm going to show you the back of the cards first. So this is the Pigeon's Nest here in the details, which I'll tag below. But what the lady's done, which we think is a really good idea, all the cards are her dressed up as people, and it's hilarious. So this is her dressing up as Amy Winehouse. So you can see she's got like a ball of yarn here as a tattoo. And then also there is her dressing up as Audrey Hepburn. There was all different ones. She had Freddie Mercury. Who else did she have in there? I said Jenny Eclair, but she then told me who it was, and I can't remember now because it's somebody I didn't recognise. But she just took pictures of herself as all these different. So it's just hilarious. So she let me take 2 because I liked the Amy Winehouse and the Audrey Hepburn one. So what I purchased from there was I purchased 3 stickers. So the first one is Yarn Whore, because that is me. I like to buy yarn. This one, Lifetime Crochet Cult member, because I thought that went well with the witchy bag that I purchased. Oh, sorry, drilling going on that side. It's a Sunday afternoon, everyone's doing DIY. And this one, because hubby always interrupts me when I'm counting stitches. And then I'm counting louder, and he starts to go 25, 19, 79, just to annoy me. So those are the stickers I purchased. I'm going to need to take pictures of all of this, aren't I, for my Instagram. Then I also purchased a sunglass case pattern. There was actually kits there, but I wanted to use up my stash. So I asked the lovely lady, whose name I don't know, oh, Rebecca, by the looks of it, she's put on here. She has the sunglasses. They're like if you push them, they bend open. She has those in her haberdashery on her website. So I think I'm going to get a couple of those and make a couple. Yeah, sunglass case pattern that I purchased. Don't want to lose that because this is my actual pattern. And then I also purchased 2 pencils. I'll show you the first one and then I'll do a warning on the next one. So again, to go with the witchy bag, it says I practice stitchcraft, not witchcraft, and pencils are always handy, especially if I'm drawing my Imaginist's entry or etc. out. Next one, I am going to say there's a warning because there's swearing involved in here, and it's a saying me and my husband always say because he used to call it the wrong thing. So if you're averse to swearing, please look away now and then come back in 5 seconds. But this is the next one. It's not knitting. Okay, there we go. I'll get rid of the sweary one. But that's what we purchased as well. I did also buy, and I need to make it, she had these, which looks a bit strange, sun jellies. So these are, I didn't ever have one as a kid, but they are the little baskets. But I bought mine flat pack, so I just need to make it up. The little jelly baskets that we used to have as a child of the 80s. So I thought it was like a nice little bit of a stash bag or, you know, whatever. So I need to make that up, but it's just a case, I think, of popping everything through, which I won't sit and do while you're on the video and bore you, but purchase that. And then last but not least, because she's done t-shirts, and you don't often find crochet themed t-shirts, so this is a medium because I like things a bit roomy. So you can see we've got a little logo there with a hook and a ball. But then if we turn the back over, lifetime crochet cult member. So that's the same as the sticker. I really liked that. And the fact that it was on the back kind of thing as well, I quite liked. So yeah, that is the t-shirt that I purchased there, which is nice to find crochet themed t-shirts. And also that it's, I don't know how to explain it, but I don't like really plasticky logos on t-shirts. Like, you know, if you go in Primark and places like that, you can sometimes find pyjamas, but they've got like a really plasticky print on the front. I can't stand that, but this is not like that. So this is like a proper, I don't know what it's called. It's not sublimation, it's somebody who's into print, I'm sure, can comment and let me know. But that is what I purchased. I'm gonna have a sip of my tea, if you all don't mind, because it's gonna go cold and my throat is starting to hurt. I haven't drunk enough today. I think that's the thing when you go out to these. There was obviously like food tenty type things, but I mean, a bottle of water was £2.50, so I took my Tesco meal deal in with me. Just because I'm a fussy eater as well, though. So it's easier for me to take my own. Right, that was that. Right, down here, I picked up a card for these ladies. Oh, this one. So, no. So there's 2 ladies. The Embroidered Fox and Stitch and Giggle. So I think I bought this off the Embroidered Fox. So those are the 2 cards. There's 2 ladies together. And I purchased this keyring hooker because I don't have a crochet keyring. So yeah, I purchased that. Just like a little purpley thread. I thought that was quite nice. Can always go on a little stash bag. And then this I purchased. I don't know why I keep saying I purchased. You know I've purchased. My next item was from a lady who is, oh, she's called Chelsea. Didn't know that. We were talking about all sorts. Cotton Candy Caboodle. So it's all sorts of resin art and resin key rings, sunglasses, trinket boxes, earrings, necklaces, all sorts. And I saw this and I really, really liked it. And it reminds me of the sea and it's got shells in it. Do you see that? So it's very glittery, golden sand, and then you've got the blue sea and the waves, and you've got a load of little shells down there. And as you can see, that was only £10. Oh, I think the keychain, by the way, I think that was £5. So yeah, I really liked that. It's just like a disky sort, and the back is lovely as well. So it's just sort of like a disky plate type thing. So I might stand something on it, or just pretty on its own, to be fair. Yeah, she's an American lady. She's from Virginia originally, and she came over for uni and obviously met her partner and got married. So she's now living in England, because we were talking about Harry Potter, Philosopher's Stone versus Sorcerer's Stone. Yes, right. Then we have, yeah, I think one more item to show you, which is Kate McNully from the lovely Make Me Raw was there today, which I was excited to find out. I think I only realised that last night. And I purchased, because I've had this in my bag, in my emails to go and purchase, Trio of Ice Creams kit. So they looked like a well-known brand of ice cream, just one, you know. And I wanted the pattern, but she had the kits there. So I believe this was £16.99. Let me go back and look in my banking. This is where Michelle gets to the end of the day and then adds everything up and goes, oh dear, I shouldn't have spent that one. But never mind. I don't feel like I spent loads, but it's all handmade items from people. Yes, £16.99 for the kit. I think the pattern was £8 on its own, and this comes with sheepies, shapies, katona. So it's got all the balls in here, so let's have a little look. So we've got our pattern book there, trio of ice creams. Oh, and they actually do the wrapper that you can purchase. Print out actual sites, so they actually make like a little, I'll show you. You can actually, there's a link to print out and make your own little ice cream wrapper, which is really cool. Roll it into a cone shape, wrapper artwork, that's handy. You can print it out and make it look like a cone. And I really like the look of those. Yeah, so they end up looking like ice cream cones. And it's nice to see Kate again, because I saw her at Ali Pally and she did remember me. She must see so many different people. So we've got oh, there's one more item in there. We've got 2 balls of shapies, katona there in £1.79 and £1.30. They're obviously for the cone and the actual whippy ice cream itself, I think. And then we have, if I tip all of these out, it'll be easier. 6 minis. Let's hold up 3 at a time. That's going to be easier. 6 10-gram ones. So we've got shades here. 101 on the left here. 408 in the middle and 392 here. So that's obviously to make flavourings. Then we have, I'll put the brown either side so you can see that. Brown on this side here is 503, 115 red in the middle and 162 on the end. So 3 10-gram balls. So we've got 60 grams in minis and 2 25-gram balls of 50 grams in full size. And obviously then we have the pattern as well, so we can make lots of ice cream cones. I just think they're pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, and the one last item I just found in the bottom of this bag was someone was selling pin badges, and I saw this and it looks like me when I had dodgy perms as a kid. So it's a little Polly Pocket, but my style Polly Pocket from the 80s, not the new one that doesn't fit in your pocket. So that was £2 for a little pin badge. So I'm going to pin that obviously somewhere. That's what I purchased. So not a bad haul, bit of a mixture of everything really, not just crochet. Oh gosh, I've gone on for 34 minutes. I do apologise. That's long for me. But yeah, crochet wise, I am crocheting a present at the moment. I don't think it'll be seen on this video, but I'm not going to show you yet. if that's all right. Because you're all going to answer me now. So I will show you that once it's finished and once it's been gifted, because I'm just a little bit worried, obviously. I'll try and do a bit of a video before I gift it so that you can get to see it. But yeah, that is it from me, from the craft show. So crafted out, it was a lovely day. Sat and ate a packed lunch, and yeah. Right, I'm going to stop waffling. Just to let you know, Toft Advent is on sale this week if you were interested. Kerry had said on Friday when she launched the summer competition that it's this time next week, but whether that means Thursday afternoon or Friday morning, I would say we need to be careful, because if we're constantly refreshing the web page on Thursday, it causes them problems trying to actually even upload the update. So as much as we're all keen, we need to kind of just wait for someone to notice that it's there rather than constantly refreshing the page. And the summer competition has been launched, which is a seahorse, Finley the seahorse. So go and check that out on Toft, because that runs all throughout the summer. And I think the deadline is like the 9th of September. Yeah, right, I'm going to love you and leave you now so I can edit this and get it up and stop waffling at you. But thank you very much for watching my slightly different haul. There was obviously some yarn related items, but it's nice to get some different bits. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a good week, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Bye.